What if you had AI software engineer working alongside you 24/7? Instead of searching through documentation, debugging for hours, or writing repetitive code yourself, you could simply describe what you want and AI agent would build it for you. And that's exactly what Cursor offers. More than just AI code editor, Cursor is intelligent development environment that can understand your code base, write features, fix bugs, explain code, and even complete complex programming tasks autonomously. In this tutorial, we'll start from the very beginning by downloading Cursor, setting up your first project, and testing its AI coding capabilities with a real example. So the first step is downloading the Cursor desktop application from their official website. Cursor is available for Windows, Mac OS X, and Linux, and installation only takes a couple of minutes. Once it's installed, launch the application and sign in using your account. And after logging in, you'll arrive at a Cursor main workspace. On the left side, you'll find your repetitors, search tools, automation, and project settings. And in the center is the AI prompt box where you will communicate directly with your coding agent. This is where almost every task begins. And before we start building, we need to open a project. Cursor works best when it's connected to existing folder. Once the project is open, Cursor automatically indexes the repository, and during this process, the AI analyzes your folders, source files, components, and project structure so it understands how everything connects together. Now it's time to test the AI. Inside the prompt, we'll type something like build a modern expense tracker application with a dashboard, transaction history, income and expense chart, dark mode, responsive design, and local data storage. Now let's press enter and immediately Cursor begins working. Instead of only generating code snippet, it creates a development plan, explores the existing project structure, creates new components, updates files, installs required dependencies, and explains each step while it's working. So you'll notice that Cursor continuously shows its process, and it tells you which file is reading, which components it's creating, and what package is installing, and why each change is necessary. So let's launch the project. As you can see, we now have a fully functional expense tracker with a clean dashboard, responsive layout, chart displaying income and expenses, transaction management, and polished user interface, all generated from a single prompt. Now let's continue testing. So the AI breaks down the logic, describes each section, explains dependencies, and even suggests cleaner implementation if improvements are possible. This makes Cursor excellent learning tool for beginners while still being incredibly valuable for experienced developers. Throughout development, every change remains under your control, and before accepting modification, you can review generated code, compare differences, and decide exactly which changes should be applied to your project. So overall, Cursor is much more than AI code editor. It combines intelligent code generation, autonomous agent, project-wide understanding, optimization, and software planning into one development environment. So if you want to learn more about this project, all important links will be provided down below in description, so make sure to check them out. So guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.